on this particular map. I believe he dropped 30 in regulation. It was a 13-9 victory. It was a huge, huge game from him. And he's been given a lot of responsibility just meandering around with the P250 here, seeing if he can find his team at opener.
We did sort of ask that question, though, after watching that Overpass, that if FaZe hadn't gotten that kind of an outstanding performance, would VP have ended up winning that map? I'm still kind of undecided on that, so maybe there's a world where we'll get an answer for it today if FaZe's a little bit cooler from the outset. Brokey taking a prolonged battle with that USP. The aim punch causing a problem for him there, and Toro will open the proceedings. Jacob with a nice trade back. He himself will fall, but we've still got defenses on this B bomb site in the name of Twists. Carrigan coming in on the transition as well to assist, and that is looking pretty solid so far for FaZe. Twists will clean it up. Good solid hold to start off the pistol round, to start off the series.
And even in this opening gun round, you can see how much utility FaZe are holding here. As we had 45 seconds, they are well aware of the pacing that VP will be bringing into this game, and they are using their resources accordingly. Frozen goes looking for information on Divider. Under pressure now. Goes dink for dink with Fame, and the Galil is a little stronger.
It's going to unsettle FaZe, but they still have the defenses that they need over toward B. And the grenade finds the exchange onto Fame. So Brokey's timing here onto short ward. Oh, it's going to be good enough to fade away. That was a lucky kill for him in the end. He does get the one on the Bist. It's the wrong info, though.
Yeah, they've got it misread. They thought that was just a lurker throwing a fake. 10 seconds on the clock here. VP have walked into this house completely for free. Door is wide open. FaZe are scrambling to get back inside.
Jacob finds the trade which he needs onto the bomb planter. It has gone down, and now it's onto Perfecto solo. He was unable to pull off any clutches yesterday. There was a lineup for him there, but good kill from Twists, and FaZe will breathe a sigh of relief. It might have gotten a little bit more expensive than it could have.
Yeah.
But a win's a win. That's analogy that's going to go over a few people's heads, but certainly not over Yarming's head.
No, definitely not. Oh, Flit. This is what I was saying. They know he's hanging around here, and they have isolated the lurk. Twist now trying to get out of dodge. We'll throw down a connector smoke that you'd usually see from the T side. That will halt their progression for now. Big setup inside of bathrooms. What view model is this?
This is really weirding me out. It's like we're playing like a battle royale or something.
Please stop. Yeah, there we go. POV.
Armor or something like that. Armor 3, where you're like turning them.
Yo, I just got this sick sniper in DayZ, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can adjust for the bullet drop in bathrooms here. It's not much of it. Pretty close range.
It is an aggro hold from FaZe, isn't it? I don't know that Toro's going to check it. Well, he does, but a little bit lazily in the end, and so he'll go down. Brokey also connecting onto Perfecto. The 1-2 punch working out perfectly, and here's Brokey maybe starting to come online, which is something that we would love to see today. And Fame, a long way away from the success that he had on this map yesterday. He's 1-4 and now saving his gun, or attempting to save his gun.
It's a very different game. Into the AWP. Nice and easy for Frozen. 5-0 for FaZe, and it has looked effortless. VP, it's like they're going to dig their heels into water, chuck a smoke towards barrels, and just try to buy time for the rotations here.
Might be a little too late. It looks like VP have found the timing to get in with only a couple of players on that bomb site. Jacob, he's going to be a dead man. There's too many players headed in his direction, but Twists does well to get himself too. The trouble is there's only the 2 players to defend that bomb site, so she ends up being favorable enough for VP. They will lose Bist on the plant.
That nade has turned into mist. If anything, last 2 players outside of Monster, a little out of position. Oh, those are not the duels you want to be taking with the Tech 9, but Perfecto makes it look like it is. Flit 1-on-2 now, 15 HP. Surely can't get this done. I mean, you're already on it as Brokey. Frozen's got it locked down. Yeah, it was a good attempt for VP. They hit a nice timing there. I think Twist kind of overperforms from water, which keeps FaZe in it.
Just about, I guess, trying to make this FaZe work on paper again. The question marks on the shoulders of Jacob as well still need to kind of be answered. Obviously, Brokey a little bit embattled at the moment too, but this will be a nice confidence builder for FaZe. Up 6-0 against VP, which, yeah, to be fair, is not the greatest of scalps, but it's better than having a loss. Jacob will go down early in this round. There's a knife kill from Bist on the Perfecto.
Teammate, what?
How?
Oh, man, the rookie's feeling the pressure at this point. Flit is trying to right the wrongs. Two for him. Oh, he's caught Brokey with util in hand. Get the molly out of your hands, son. That will keep him at bay for long enough. Frozen peeks him from Connor, gets it done. Oh, my. What is happening to Virtus.pro?
I want to see the...
You would have thought if there was shaking in any game, it would have been against Vitality.
Well, ain't over until it's over. VP still looking to try to find a way to recover this half. Frozen happy to get aggressive and just deletes both Fame and Toro. And I'm not even surprised at this point. It kind of feels like that's just routine for FaZe now.
Looks a little too easy.
Yeah. Child's play.
Dealt with down to Perfecto and the rookie that he has hung his hopes on. I don't think it really matters at this point. Like, FaZe's money is excellent.
Trying to grasp at straws, you know? I'm trying to stay positive. Which is kind of hard to do, and I'm certainly sure it's difficult for VP as well. They've been battered in yet another round. That's 5 players alive for FaZe.
So VP's got to probably take some extra time to clear all of that out. You even see the flash committed over in that direction.
Brokey. Oh, no.
There we go.
I was just about to say, you don't want to lose the scout versus AWP battle, but he got there in front of me.
It's his first rodeo. Come on, man. Can't be letting that happen. I mean, it was a bloody good shot, to be fair. Does that even matter, though?
Well, that's what we're about to find out. Frozen's going to find a nice timing to walk out of that smoking divider and perhaps get a fast flank down connector. Carrigan receiving some pressure on A as well, but Frozen's timing here is just perfection.
Twist in water again. Might not even need to over-deliver like he did before. I mean, Fist is connecting, but that's about all that was in that round for VP. Fame out of position, was spotted on long. We'll just take an AK away.
Yeah, forget the AWP. Just give him a scout. He's doing more damage with the scout.
No, he's down.
And again.
Twist is a savage, man. 16 and 2. AWP's out for both teams. VP, once again, running down the clock to take some map control. There we go. Hold on, Bist. Back against the wall in the lower bracket. We need some AWP duels against Brokey. Jacob turning things around, though. Toro found in connector. Bist. Another on the cards here.
Timing so crucial here for Bist. He's still not spotted Frozen, by the way. And now he's Carrigan moped off. Missed shot. This is where Frozen's going to look to activate. Carrigan in a bit of trouble. There's a player close on long. This could go very wrong for FaZe if the timings are hit.
Oh, hold on. Flit's found a killing connector, though, but wasn't ready for Twist to be pushed up. Bist has found Carrigan in the meantime, but the bomb is behind Frozen. They needed that kill. They've still got to retrieve it. Twist on the stairs. He didn't know that the bomb was there. Could have just turtled in connector and caught VP on the cross, but he didn't have all of the information. And Toro was isolated in this exact position last round. I feel like he's been more active than he was against Vitality. I felt like a lot of the rounds you would see him go towards back on. I mean, Flit, he was killed in that exact same scenario already. Like, it's very clear that FaZe Clan know the tendencies of VP. They've been in the VODs, and VP's come into this game and gone, let's try it again.
Now, on the topic of Toro, he didn't really have to do anything in the game yesterday, right? He could have just sat back in con and said, yep, Fame, go get 2 kills. Now he's having to take a little bit more of an onus. There's a 1-for-1. Still keeping FaZe in command of this round. Very quiet transition so far from VP, and so it really all comes down to Twist here. With that jiggle peek, see if he gets any info. If he can get a kill on the cross, he'll get some chip damage onto Fame, but no more than that. Carrigan up short. Oh, he's lucky it's the AWPer on the other side of that fight. W keying up short. He gets himself 2. And Fame trying to salvage. It's not going to happen.
I mean, FaZe, it was very patient approaching the 4-on-3. Does have that barrel smoke at the ready, as well as a Molotov. Jacob, no util for him over on ABC side.
Nades probably going to do a little bit of damage there. Toro cops the brunt of it, and Twists again is just waiting patiently as the anchor on this site. He's done such a great job so far. He'll let Carrigan have his moment and then back him up nicely. Perfect setup. Oh, beautiful stuff from Twist. He has just been an absolute menace on this B bomb side, and Overpass is looking like it will be signed, sealed, and delivered in the favor of FaZe. We've got one more half to go, but it might not be a long one. We'll be back in a sec.
Not only on FaZe Clan, but also they are the reigning champions of this event last time around in very different circumstances. However, this kind of performance makes you wonder if they can rediscover some of that form or if VP are just not really showing up to this game.
Fame. Oh, very nice. Gets himself that double with the USP. This round starting to go awry, but FaZe still good on the entry, courtesy of Jacob.
You can't lose the round after it starts in that way. Perfecto finding another. Fame is the ever-present thorn in the side of FaZe that they have to consistently worry about. On the side, a couple of gooshes have been handed out.
Oh, a lot of them. Yeah, very low HP players here. Jacob, if he could get a clean kill onto Bist, he might be able to pull off a 1v4 here. There's a lot of time to work, and they're going to give him some of that courtesy, but we'll go the way of Perfecto. So Virtus.pro get their second. Definitely bust your way into the B site with a buy like this. I think a lot of that comes down to the util usage more than the guns in that instance.
I mean, maybe that last round was a tester.
True. Carrigan lining up a flash. They'll be thinking Toro might be playing close. That flash is actually not connected from Carrigan, but it's not going to matter. Twist is just him at the moment. He does find a double. Carrigan in there to find the late fadeaway kill onto Perfecto. It's 2-on-2. They will get the bomb plant.
I mean, Perfecto did the best that he could there.
Yeah, Carrigan's been tossed a gun there by Brokey as well, so they've both got an M4 in hand, and VP in transition.
You cannot lose this round.
Oh, you can.
Up against the pistols and armor, I mean, it would be Matt Boy for FaZe, but mentally, it would be VP broken.
Full HP, helmets as well for both of these Ts. Very winnable round for FaZe, but Brokey might have let them get a little too close.
There you go.
Carrigan and Brokey just a bit bamboozled there. VPT.
VPT.
Oh, we'll see if they can assuage some of those discussions. It's Fame that is going to be able to get himself a nice timing double kill. Easy does it. Frozen looking to recover it, but he has way too much work to do.
I mean, FaZe prompting, and the VPT has delivered the answer. Twist now 1-on-4. I believe it, to be honest. Perfecto, not a fan though.
A lot of very close losses. 13-10 to Mouse, 13-10 to Ecstatic, 13-7 Aurora. That's a bit more one-sided, but 13-10 to VP.
I mean, that was the old VP.
A long time ago, but
it's a pretty different team. Flip. 1-for-1. Inside of Sewer. Toro, well aware that Brokey was over there, and that FaZe may want to get their hands on that rifle in short. I mean, VP, Fame has still been good for the openers, 5-2.
Carrigan's got a bit of room to work here on short. Oh, it's not been covered well there by Fame at all.
No, someone's being a little
Someone's
sleep
made a
at the
mistake.
wheel.
Yeah, someone's getting in trouble. Someone's getting a slap in the timeout that's coming up.
I mean, he's literally just walked up and just nicked their purse. I feel like it's like the subway doors were closing in London and just grabbed the phone. That's what that felt like.
Should not be happening. Twist is going to dump a flash there onto short. No, over to Monster. And that has worked out nicely. Carrigan getting a lot of work done with this AK. And VP, this is not the round that they should be losing, not the round they want to be losing. Perfecto is going to try to salvage it, but even he will fall to the deagle of Jacob. They don't know where Bist is. Brokey just ducking down behind this smoke. Actually might have been the right play. Jacob, get the job done. That was really nice patience from FaZe, and 12-5 will be the score. VP will be kicking themselves, or maybe each other.
VP, despite what has looked like a couple of good looks here and there on the CT side thus far, like all it's going to take is a couple of touch and go rounds and this game's over. Doesn't matter if you have the best CT side ever. All it's going to take is one or two mistakes. Perfecto, though, making very few. Great opener from him.
Fame close up by Divider. Only has an MP9 in hand. So he'll be hoping that he's going to get a bit of assistance from Bist. Or maybe Perfecto, or maybe he can just do it himself. That MP9 apparently is a laser.
Yeah, in Fame's hands. This has been a good map for him as well. Almost catches Brokey with a molly in hand.
Frozen looking to try and dislodge him, but he's gone. He's well gone. This is a tough approach now for FaZe as they are just walking into three guns trained in their direction. Frozen will take the AK through to the next round as a consolation prize.
I mean, it's almost felt like this slow start is a bit of a shame at this point for VP because some of these rounds are looking great.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's the nature of the beast, though. When you pick into Overpass, like, you have to have a serviceable T side. You can't just rely on your CT side because you are going to be playing on that T side. So
I almost can't even blame them to some extent because they've taken that T side to Vitality and gone like, yeah, great. But this is what they've applied a little bit of pressure over towards bathrooms. Now starting to make their way back down Con. The two arms of this push meet towards the big site. We'll have to wait at least another 20 seconds as that monster smoke goes down. Still a lot of util being held here for Virtus.pro. 3 players on this B side. It's going to be tough to break for FaZe.
Someone's made a step there in short water, which is actually going to prompt a bit of a rotation from VP. And that might be the undoing for FaZe. Flit, a nice double kill to hold on the entry. Still a bit of time here for FaZe to just slow things down, give Frozen a little time to work. There's a smoke up. He's trying to scale into that site, and Brokey catches FaZe in transition. It could fall apart still for VP, but Bist holds strong with the AWP. And now it is just the AWPer or Brokey to try to save the day here for FaZe. Some good damage onto Bist, hoping for a re-peek. He won't get it. He suspects Perfecto's position as well, it would seem. Difficulty is he's going to have to go and retrieve the bomb, which is a little bit further out on the site, so he'll have to further expose himself. Oh, is it all the way down the ramp? No, he's picked it up. He just wants to take the fight. Wouldn't have had time to plant there anyway, I don't think.
I think he was just hoping that he would win that first duel on Perfecto and then Bist would peak. FaZe looking to simplify here. Smoke towards front side of bathrooms to deny a little bit of information, and a flash up over short. Does deposit Frozen in a more aggressive position. The rest of FaZe waiting for this monster timing. Toro to defend.
Flashes over the top. Toro looking to get some util down. Actually gets caught with a nade in hand by Frozen. Jacob responding in kind onto Flit, and this might be the final nail in the coffin for VP. It's been a stoic attempt to try to come back on their map pick of Overpass, but may well be all for naught. Bist will need to pull off another miracle play with that AWP, or maybe Perfecto around this smoke can get something done. Twist will go down. How has he got 2? He's lined up Jacob as well, and all of a sudden maybe a chance for Virtus.pro, but it is a slim one at best. They just have to try to edge their way in. They've got a smoke. They can maybe defuse inside the smoke with the time that's available. Brokey standing and trying to deliver on that site. Incense flies over his head. His head gets ripped off, but there's one back in response from Frozen, and that time is ticking away far too fast. Carrigan surely gets this done. He will. It's over. FaZe, they take map 1, 13-8 away from Virtus.pro.
Oh, all it took was that one mistake. And in this case, it was just the layering of the flashes. Both of those players, you know, really turning some heads in their opening game of Chengdu are regardless one map away from being eliminated by the former champions, who are looking to fight their way through the lower bracket to once again make their way into the playoffs. You heard from them that this tournament was a little bit of a tester for the major, and at least in the opening part of this round, not going so well. Maybe a few lessons being learnt already.
It is funny to say former champions for FaZe because it feels like they're a long way away from being champions in any of these tournaments, but last IEM Chengdu was early in 2024, so about a year and a half ago. It's a lot happened since then. They are streaming their way into the A side here on Mirage. There is that extra defense of Perfecto. That seems to have made a little bit of the difference. Twist is burning, but he's still able to lock in for that kill onto Bist, and now he's got himself the bomb.
Every time on Overpass that Perfecto needed to deliver, he was able to do it. In fact, both of these players were the standouts on map 1 for both of their teams. Perfecto might have had a good timing to swing, but Twist's mechanics and crosshair placement backing himself did hit a couple of decent shots on Overpass. VP have opted to start out on the CT side. They had to start T after losing the knife round in the third decided to Vitality yesterday, and that was disastrous for them.
Well, see what they've got for us on this CT side. Native smoke, the combo very nice for Flit as he's assisted by a couple of flashes there from Toro as well. It's a set play that FaZe are going to have to remember, which feels like it's brewing. Eventually, Jacob and Twist are going to have to make a move. Going to try and boost their way up into the window, but they make noise, they make a footstep, and that should be the undoing of this setup for FaZe. In fact, Frozen's picked himself up a kill, and if if Flick goes down here as well, then it'll be real problems for VP.
40 seconds. So VP going to give FaZe a little bit more room to work with. Flit delivers a third.
Yeah.
Much needed, given the fact that, as you mentioned, Frozen was able to find one for himself. The off angle from Perfecto is the goods as well. Now it's just Jacob. 1-on-4, if anything, just looking for damage. This is only VP's first gun round. Every gun you can take away from them this early on will crack down on their money. Some more. That's some great game sense from someone with little experience.
Oh, could he do it? 5 seconds on the board. Oh, he's not going to check. He's not going to check window. Oh, that would have been the most unreal clutch.
It would have been. Incredible game sense to know that player was up on triple.
In that round, you know?
Yeah. I mean, look. FaZe will see if they can capitalize on that. Big A execute out here.
Carrigan leading the charge with the SMG in hand. He's going to fall quickly, and Bist also able to get himself one. The entry's actually a little bit late, I guess, for FaZe, but they trade him down effectively enough.
Perfecto and Fame not able to spot out that cross. It's just a wall of smoke across the site. It's like the Tetris box have been slid together to allow FaZe to do exactly that, straight into spawn.
Seems like Perfecto's all over it.
Yeah, he's been positionally sound in every situation thus far for VP.
This is an awkward clear for FaZe. Well handled by Frozen.
I mean, it's Frozen and Twists in the XVX, delivering nothing but instant headshots. You can be on a great off angle, but these FaZe riflers are a little sharper.
Well, Fame needs to channel some of that form from yesterday's Overpass game to get this one done. Certainly has the time on his side. Not to mention the util. If he gets a kill, maybe a smoke defuse is on offer. But not being given anything by these two FaZe players. He ruled. Oh, he kind of hard cleared Twists, but just sort of second guessed himself. And
he had an inkling.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100% that.
From FaZe this time being held at bay by a bit of that util in apps. Maybe
like
not. They've walked through the smoke, and they're walking through the Molotov on short as well. Carrigan's going to go down, but there is no secret as to where FaZe are intending to end up. It is in towards the B bomb side that they're trying to find those entries. Nothing coming so far. And Perfecto, wielding this Mac 10, just dancing around the bomb side. Hasn't had to do anything, now won't have to do anything because he's dead. FaZe have those entries. They're looking for the plan, and it seems they'll get it. It was touch and go for a minute. Oh, but they're pulling it back.
Good shot from Toro. On top of the bin. Does sit Flit. Looking to put FaZe in it. Peek out onto Brokey. 1-on-3 now on the cards for Frozen. They don't know he's in apps just yet, but they're slowly starting to clear out all the positions that are necessary. Nice retake there for VP. Able to right the ship after a couple of entries towards B. What the approach is going to be here for FaZe. They're looking for this A timing, and for VP, no one on the site. They're just going to look to try to find some picks from stairs and complete the retake.
Yeah, it does seem as though FaZe are going to be given the A site. That is a nice smoke, actually, to block off the BT line. Carrigan for one entry. Not going to see too much more, though, as Flit and Bist going to clean things up. I mean, it's an abnormal execute onto the A side, isn't it? You'd normally see those stairs smokes, the CT smokes, whatnot.
Yeah.
No coverage on the stairs smokes at all. And yeah, VP just happy to set up that firing squad and kind of delete. I mean, he's on the way in.
They wanted to take control of Con and Jungle.
Yeah.
It was denied by Flit, though, and he'll close the round up to boot a 4K. He's 11-3. Denial of service on that A-side execute from FaZe and breaks their money yet again. Impressive stuff. Good recovery day to day from him.
Twist has been able to walk all the way out into Sandwich. That's very fast timing for him to get to that position. So
I mean, this is how a very tilting round could start.
Oh no. Carrigan's got one as well. If Twists would have landed the shot there, that could have been it.
Oh dear.
It might still be it. Carrigan is doing some real work with that Tech 9. He's pulled the rotate. The B site has been taken. The bomb plant's down. Frozen is in window, by the way. Yeah. And he's going to catch a timing onto the play out, rotating his way through CT spawn. That is going to slow Bist down. So it's two isolated 1v1s right now. Perfecto's worried about his back, but there's nobody in market.
It's Such an awkward exchange. Biss just wants to get frozen off of him. Perfecto's doing a little bit of a dance with Brokey. The previous tournament MVP must be able to step up here and can't do it. Perfecto once again passing the test in what is a extremely sketchy situation versus the Pistols. With rifles, you probably see a little bit more discipline, but you're just thinking like, all right, I just got to make some magic here. It started well. Courtesy of Carrigan and Twists. A little bit of a mix-up. Yeah, some aggression. FaZe completely catches Jacob. Oh, God. Doesn't even know what bloody year it is.
Toro's in a bit of an awkward spot here, but seems like he's okay. In fact, he goes for the fight, which was unexpected by Frozen.
Well set up by Biss. Now it's Twists. Starting to make his way straight into Sandwich, where just last round he made some magic, but look at that. VP all swinging out on bench side together and just wiping the floor with FaZe. 6 and 4?
Yeah, this half has gone a little pear-shaped. That's now 5 in a row.
You see Carrigan right now, 1 and 7 in openers, which is not that uncharacteristic. He's having a rougher game, calling on the T side, but this is kind of his MO, right? He loves to play that sacrificial role on the T side. And the only thing you got to keep an eye out is whether he's traded well. That's the second time that Jacob's been isolated early round, though. He was trying to get a little bit of pace going on Catwalk, and VP were all over it. Carrigan trying to make something happen in the man disadvantage, but Flit cannot be faulted.
Yeah, this is looking like it's going to be 8 for VP, unless maybe Twists can activate here in ladder room. He's got that player close on short, and he will have heard the ticks from that Molotov, but just not quick enough around the corner to pick him up. Frozen in a dangerous position. Perfecto, comfortable frag for him.
Yeah, he's chilling up there on the couch. Kind of half-hearted for Frozen. Twist now over from stairs, had an opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. Not going to happen this time around. A nice recovery. VP on the second map, looking like they're the real deal. 8 to 4, trying to recover this series.
He started that half 0 and 4. So that means he went 17 and 1 out the rest of the half after the first 4 or 5 rounds. A lot of big moments from the rest of VP as well. They're not done here just yet.
This is bold from Frozen. Already a couple of players having crossed into apartments. Going to be a real problem for him. He's not in position. And so Toro will take him down. It's all on Carrigan, whose shots are not connecting. And you already know this is going to be a really dire situation for FaZe to find themselves in. That B defense just goes wrong.
The pain train just continues. Now onto the T side, and the aggression not going to stop anytime soon. Jacob does punish, at least for one. Demands some respect from VP. Nobody giving him anything. So many different angles for the T's to swing in tandem. Brokey only now just making his way through market, but there's just no clean angle of approach. The duelists come up with nothing. The most impact that they've really had is being handed over to Toro in that round. 9 and 4. Everyone stepping up to bat. But first gun round for FaZe Clan, he said the CT side was pretty schmick and not going to have much room for error.
That's for sure. It's going to need to be perfect from here on out, and that is not the start they're looking for. Certainly not with the second from Flit. And it seems like this will be falling short pretty quickly for FaZe. Frozen will do what he can to try to recover it from short, but Brokey's in a real spot of bother, burning inside those flames. He'll go down. A side's going to be taken. VP heading toward map number 3.
Might just be save territory here, but how can you even save when Flit is on the prowl? At least in this map, he is really the thing that goes bump in the night, lurking his way through B apartments. Got his sights set on Carrigan, I would say, if anything. Frozen's in another postcode for now. It's just the perfect position. I don't think you're ever ready for this off angle. Carrigan's got his bloody knife out. One gun is all that FaZe will cling to for their hopes of securing Mirage here.
Well, FaZe are still going to try and make something happen. This time they get aggressive down A ramp, and Fame is completely out of position there. This not going to check Twist's position either, so this is one of those rounds that just gets a little bit weird. Flit is...
Oh, is he going to go under him? This is the M80 play. Oh, no, Brokey says no, thank you very much.
I mean, fair enough, though, from Flit. Like, you have to take that risk in a 3v5.
Who was it that did that on it? I think it was Hexed on M80 or someone did that the other day in the market. Or a couple of months ago. I remember seeing that clip. Thought we were on for another one. I think Brokey's seen that clip. He's like, no thanks.
Yeah.
I'm good. Not interested in buying what you're selling. I'm just browsing. Now he's in a pretty good angle here to shut out VP from this round. They've only got the singular flash. It's probably, I was going to say, going to be a contact approach. I mean, the flash is really a non-factor there. Karrigan cleans it up. A 5th for FaZe. Many more needed, though. Maybe a little fortunate, if anything.
100%, but mood point now. Rookie in the window. Receiving a lot of util in his direction. From both teams, actually. Bit of a flash coverage over the top here from FaZe, trying to keep VP at the boxes.
Aggression into ramp. Toro was stomping his way out of Palace. That's certainly been heard here by FaZe Clan. Jacob and Frozen, well aware of his position. Dink for dink, never goes well for the M4 though.
Could be the beginning of the end for FaZe on map 2.
Oh, where I'm taking this.
Get it back on track, mate.
Yeah, 5 on 4 for VP to secure Mirage here. Let's be a little bit more literal. Molly dropped by Frozen. Wanted to warm things up a bit inside of the A ramp. It's utility pressure on the A side, but VP really have their eyes set on B.
This is a serious fake attempt on A. It has pulled everyone bar Karrigan over, but...
I mean, that's the B kill in the background. Karrigan's the only one that was inside the B site. And now what? It's just VP that are in the B site. FaZe out of position. You can't save this time.
Yeah, Toro's cutting off that rotate as well, or if not cutting it off, just slowing it down. Twist is aware, obviously, of that possibility, but he's just going to have to get on his bike because the B site needs some help. Brokey's down. Twist and Frozen have been somewhat of a dynamic duo in this matchup so far, but this feels like a bridge too far. 13-5, Virtus.pro will secure map number 2, which once again will put them through to a third map decider. This time it'll be on Inferno. He's got that molly in hand as well, so he'll not want to be going down. In fact, it's going to be a contact play from VP by the looks of it. Perfecto's going to toss himself that smoke in, and now some util getting thrown in. It's going to give the game away, but the first kill of the map will go the way of Virtus.pro. It is Fame that gets that job done, and that's really good news. Toro scaling out on the balcony will get himself one more, and VP take the site.
1 on 3 from Frozen. Listening to the footsteps and trying to triangulate the position he needs to do some damage with the HE here. Trying to catch that player coming off the site, but catches only the edge of the wall. Well aware of his position. I'm surprised he is still seeing Flit hanging around inside a boiler, but I mean, with how safe VP are playing this 1 on 3, no one really giving him anything. The jump spot, oh, really nice readjustment there from Frozen to make this one a little bit interesting. Going to drop the smoke down to try to bait out a peek from some of these VP players. He did have a kit there. I don't know if he just picked that up. Karrigan holding his molly off the back of Frozen's contact here. They still have a couple of grenades that could find some impact to defend this B side phase. Oh,
that's a
look at that
juicy grenade, which is exactly what you need when you've got a couple of MP9s in the mix, one of which is Karrigan trying to defend over toward this B bomb side. It will, to be fair, also help out Frozen. Karrigan, okay, it's not about Karrigan. Frozen's got himself 2. Now that really opens the door up for this MP9 to do some more damage. It's a decent hold on the B side as far as FaZe is concerned, but VP still get in. They still get the bomb plant down. They do have a 2 on 3 post plant, which is not unwinnable, but no delaying util.
I like this from Flit. Trying to get aggressive with it, but Twist primed and ready for any kind of shenanigans. Fame at the new box. Eats multiple grenades that round. Man was hungry, and he is well and truly full at this point. FaZe also quite satisfied with how that round went. 3 alive. AWP retrieved, multiple AKs. It's a good start to the first CT gun round after some thrilling saves. In this roster that are playing more of a reserve style at times. At times they are letting loose. You saw that from Flit in that last game. Brokey, I've been waiting for this man. Does deliver with that opening kill there on the AWP for FaZe.
Hey, he's Loki starting to get it going. 4 and 1 on this CT side so far.
Brokey Loki. Wow, nice.
I think they take a long time to grow. Maybe that's why. Frozen's going to be left alone here towards sandbags. And that is a pretty awkward spot to play solo. It's a bit of a one and done, but that is about as good of a one and done as you can possibly take. He's completely cleared out half wall. Now looking to get in there and dislodge Perfecto as well. That's beautiful from FaZe. Brokey will end up losing his head for his troubles, but overall, you'll take that as far as a round is concerned. That's fantastic. How about a smoke? Have we got another smoke? Carrigan's got one over towards B. Molly available for twists. That's going to be tossed on the short. So again, as soon as VP try to move anywhere, there's grenades to meet them. But they still find themselves an entry courtesy of Biss, and that could be where things start to fall apart a little bit. He's pretty swiftly dealt with, and it's getting expensive for FaZe. In fact, a plant down for VP. They've done a really good job of just bullying their way into that A bomb site. The retake will come through thick and fast, but it might not work out. It's onto Frozen Solo, and he knows he's got a tough crossfire to break. VP have turned dirt into gold in that round.
They got some old money going now. Full buy for them. This hero AK in the last has now afforded himself an AWP, and here's a change up from FaZe. Aggression in towards second mid. Toro playing hands off, isolated in the corner. Covered well by Fame. Dancing balcony to balcony, saying hello to Carrigan on the other side of things. Got a little bit of a romance going on there.
I mean, they overinvest in that push down second mid phase, so they know they have to get something out of it. They had 3 players there, and if they hadn't, the B site would have been really under pressure, and it still is going to be. I mean, look at how long it's taking Carrigan on this rotate to get across to try to backfill.
Yeah, but VP don't need to rush here.
Oh, they definitely won't rush. I'll tell you that for free.
They don't do that often.
I don't think they know what rush B means.
They have never secretly added once in their life.
I can assure you they probably have.
I think I saw a bit of that yesterday.
Yeah, true. Well, transition back over to A is a good one, considering now it's just Jacob there to try to hold. But Toro peeks alone. Good trade from Bist.
Oh, Carrigan. Unsettling them on the side a little bit, but he was never too serious about that.
This is, though, where we're getting some of the finest Inferno gameplay. The next 35 seconds or so.
He's thrown a molly at them.
You guys are in for a treat. Watch this.
Frozen. Holding the angle.
Meanwhile, VP just looking to, once again, retake that sandbags control, which they are given.
I mean, we've seen them do exactly this kind of thing a couple of times. They're just going to pump B and then try to wait for some mistakes and walk into the A site with almost no time on the clock.
See what Perfecto can get done. He's trying to work B solo. He sees a player behind the pillar and he looks for that opener, but over on A, the bomb is gone.
Oh, that's where that kind of play looks very silly. Sometimes it works for Virtus.pro. Actually, it works an egregious amount of times so far this tournament. A lot of teams have not been able to hold their nerve against this style. Vitality included at times, looking a little confused by it. But that's the kind of case where, you know, they've just contacted into Twist with 20 seconds to go, and he's gone, all right, let's kill 3 players. The round's over. He's got his knife out running out. Like, that was the gun round. 20 seconds on the clock. We did nothing for a minute.
Need to wait down that timer a little bit longer. Sub 30 now.
We've got 1 flash. Bist has got a flash, that's it. Other than that, it's going to be contact here for VP.
Well, Twists ready, waiting for that smoke to fade, and easy as you like. Just cleans up 3. VP end up looking a little bit silly after that one.
Let's stop try contacting into Twists on a common angle. Carrigan cleaning up Flit in jungle, and Toro reeling round. Has to be said. But FaZe are starting to get sick of these shenanigans. Having a little bit too much fun here. This is a serious elimination match.
Yeah, I mean, VP are not having that much fun at the moment. They look like they were in control of this half, and it's kind of started to go back in the other direction. Money awkward. Frozen. Not quite there for the double, but Carrigan is ready and waiting.
He's booked him. 3 bullets. 2 kills for him.
He's heard a tick on that Molotov as well, so he's just going to dump this smoke early.
He is the doorman to the B site, and he's got back up to boot. Twist is a monster of a man. The way he's been delivering these multi-frags. Virtus.pro trying to force their way through the smoke, but Carrigan says no thank you. You've been parked far too long in Banana, and you're getting a massive fine. Some extra grenades handed over to our resident doorman at the B site. A molly to unsettle Virtus.pro, at least for a moment. Frozen preparing himself to go off of multiple layered flashes from Carrigan. Really well constructed there from FaZe Clan, and it's looking like they're setting themselves up for a third in a row here on the CT side. The recovery has been excellent.
Perfecto, the last man standing, and he's been in this kind of position a couple of times throughout this event so far. Maybe not in a 1v5, but certainly a couple of 1v2s, 1v3s, and he hasn't really been able to pull them off. So wishful thinking that he's going to be able to get anything done here today to stop FaZe from getting to 6. There's the firing squad. Very nice recovery from FaZe. They get themselves back to that 6-6 scoreline with all the momentum heading into the second half.
Flit with the smoke at the ready, and you do have Fame over there in the dark corner.
Smoke down at a reasonable timing. There is a grenade for Frozen though, so they're going to pop that one open. It looks like FaZe will not be dissuaded from this B-bomb site. 2 players to defend, and already the connection's coming through. Look at that. What a hold for Virtus.pro.
Perfecto from downtown. Double flashes. Oh, it's going to be hard, man. Look at Virtus.pro's money.
Yeah.
They've had the best start to this CT side. It's got to start here for FaZe. AKs are out. Flit trading down some utility. He's just emptied the coffers there. What on earth is that? That should be illegal.
All the way from downtown as well, by the way. That wasn't even close range.
By the it's simple.
By the jump, shoot the button. Click the button. Probably don't shoot it. Click the button to shoot.
yeah, okay. You make it sound so easy.
And
he hasn't done
could be
that impressive. Hold on, he's up to
playing
bat
at
again.
IEM Chengdu. Flit has something headed in his direction. And see, the problem was he didn't jump. So he only gets 1. But Perfecto will line up another. This round is looking pretty comfortable for VP thus far.
Pressure on Jacob. I cast my mind back to that almost round on Mirage with the spam through triple, the clat over on short. Those are old news, those kind of plays nowadays. Double digits for a Virtus.pro that looked infallible. Sometimes top 4 at least, but I mean, I don't know. Could be the first time. Surely not. For FaZe though, I mean, they've gone from first to last here. If it keeps going this way, that's nice from Carrigan. Full blind drive-by, I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, is that like some kind of speed run, first to last? From one IEM Chengdu to the next? When was the last time? I mean, look, I haven't got the numbers, I haven't got the math, but I feel like there's probably not often that you see a defending champion goes dead last in the next tournament from that.
Don't worry, Jordan.
Event.
There's a Redditor out there that will hit you with an actually.
It happened yesterday. Whoa. In the CCT Series 3, number 14, episode 12, when The Walking Dead came back to AMC.
Well, FaZe's going to do their best to walk into the site. We were talking about Killing Floor earlier, but we're going to have to see a different beast emerge here for FaZe Clan if they're going to make anything happen in this game. Surrounded on all sides on U-Box. FaZe have somehow managed to get the bomb down, and Jacob is opening this round up. Maybe this could be the break that they need.
Not like this, VP.
Yes, like this. Exactly like this. This is pure entertainment. Double setup in dark corner here. Toro, he's arrived rather late. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's going to catch Jacob, but will they be prepared for Brokey?
Well, yes.
Just in time. They've got the defuse kit ready to go. All good in the end. Defuse will go through. It's an expensive round for VP, but they're up to 11.
Yeah, from them. Fame is here as well. I mean, they've just got a stronghold on this A side. Even a quick rotation from Perfecto on bracket side. It's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, it is going to be tough to break. Let's see, though. Carrigan on the entry pathing has got quite deep into the side. Eventually will get taken down. It's messy all over the place, but the important kill is that one from Frozen as he catches Perfecto in transition. It's all on to Beast.
The A side's a graveyard. And this is going to potentially do some digging here. See if he can put something special together, but he's feeling rather respectful. He's just going to lament what could have been in that round. Make his way back towards middle.
No.
I think he's just trying to keep it expensive. Surely you're not going for this. He knows Frozen is low. He said,
Yeah.
I remember the Dosia nade.
Oh.
And here's a couple more. Plenty of nades on the ground there. Oh, another one.
Use your names.
Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, relax, man. It's not like that.
Yeah.
One player surviving on 4 HP for FaZe. It's not convincing, but it's around. Push Beast away. Once this boiler smoke does fade. Once again, 4 players in this A site. Toro going to aggress and win his duel onto Jacob. I think, if anything, he was trying to reel them into the A site, but he's come away with more than he might have bargained for there.
We'll take it. As VP able to start transitioning an extra player back over to B, but they are thinking better of it. Flit's just kind of going back and forth. Not too sure where he needs to be.
35 seconds on the clock, and FaZe are looking very disjointed. I feel like I'm almost watching the opposite team here. Straight down middle. Virtus.pro are the ones who are decisive in the mid to late round. The bomb is still stuck towards Sandbag here. Where are they going, Jordan?
They're going everywhere, but nowhere at the same time, Pilsky. They're
going out of Chengdu, mate.
Yeah, they're going back home. I mean, this is, yeah, that's a round that's just blown up, and it seems like maybe this is a half that's going to blow up for FaZe as well. This will be 12 for Virtus.pro. Match point now. And FaZe on the brink of elimination in last place from the tournament that they won back in 2024.
A game against Fury,
yeah,
just kind of felt like a lot of opportunities went begging.
It doesn't seem like an impossible one for VP in that game against G2 if they do get there. Here we go. As FaZe will once again try to test the A bomb side, and once again there's 4 players to defend. A flash lands in the face of Perfecto, but he's not going to be required. And this is looking fantastic for Virtus.pro. It's a victory lap, if nothing else. Frozen will rain on their parade.
Molly to continue to zone Virtus.pro, who will change up the angle of approach. Fame making his way down middle. Brokey off angle doesn't catch the cross into Boiler, so that apps play could be deadly.
It will be deadly, I imagine. Flit is not slowing down either. He's already well on his way. Brokey will finish off Fame, but they're just buying time now for Flit to strike. They just have to figure out where Frozen is, but there's only so many places he could be. And low on HP, it will be taken down unceremoniously. It is FaZe eliminated from IEM Chengdu. Virtus.pro go through, and it seems that FaZe still have a lot of work to do with this new roster.